Hey guys, Sean here. Welcome to the F1 Word and to a look at the 2019 Renault which launched earlier this morning. Now, of course, the Enstone team head into the new season with a change in their driver lineup, with Daniel Ricciardo joining Nico Hulkenberg. And I think it's fair to say that with the change in the lineup and the positive noises coming from Renault, this is definitely a team that many have got their eye on this year. Before I get on to the teammate battle though, let's have a look at the car the boys will be driving this season. Okay, so first of all, this is yet more CGI. It is the 2019 car, but it's not in the flesh, if you like. So you can expect there will be quite a lot missing from it, very much like we saw last year with Renault's launch, actually. Also, I'll come out and say it, no great surprises on the livery front. It's yellow and black, and I think it's pretty much identical to last season too. But like I said about Toro Rosso yesterday, that's absolutely fine by me. It's a nice livery, looks good, and so why change it? The car itself, well, I'd argue it's probably the best we've seen so far. It really is a very good looking car from most angles. I do have one observation though. From the front, thanks to these new regulations, it does look very square, if you get what I'm saying. It's hard to explain really, there are just a lot of straight edges from that view, and it looks a little bit boxy almost. Maybe it's just me. I do feel like it's the first time we've had a proper good look at these new front and rear wings too. Other teams have released these very dark images or strategically lighted shots of their cars, whereas we really can see the changes clearly in the Renault shots, especially this angled view. There's almost a scoop, if you like, to that front wing, and I'm still loving just how simplified it is. Hopefully, that will lead to some better racing this coming season. Time will tell, of course. All in all though, yes, I seriously do like this car, and as I've already said, it's probably the best of the bunch so far. They are just my initial reactions to it though, but I'm sure we will have a closer look and go over it a bit more during one of the live streams later this week. For now though, it's on to the teammate battle. Okay, before anyone says it, yes, I have pretty much said the same about all the teams that have launched so far. However, there are a number of lineups in the midfield that are going to be incredibly close and massively competitive, with Renault being yet another one. The difference is, this could well be the closest of the lot. Nico Hulkenberg is a proven talent and is one of the most consistent drivers on the grid. 7 retirements in 2018, and yet still managed to finish best of the rest. So Renault very much know what they're going to get with Nico, and I fully expect he'll be even stronger in 2019. He'll need to step it up another notch though, because Daniel Ricciardo will be a tough guy to beat. The Aussie had a, well, dismal season in 2018, didn't he, despite a strong start. That was obviously due to reliability issues though, as we know. But he's an incredibly quick driver, a very strong competitor, and we all know what he can do when it comes to overtaking. Something else with Ricciardo though is he's very consistent, and that doesn't seem to get mentioned very often. And that is going to potentially leave Renault in a very strong position this year, probably topping that midfield, and yeah, maybe even taking the fight to Red Bull as well. So the team are sitting pretty with their lineup, but I suppose the big question is who will come out on top in this head-to-head? Well, it may surprise you to hear me say this given I'm such a Hulkenberg fanboy and all that, apparently. I think Ricciardo will nick it in terms of points, and if Renault can give him the goods, I believe he will deliver, and I can see him on the podium more than a couple of times in 2019. And come the end of the season, that could be huge in that midfield fight. I'll be honest, I'm not so sure on qualifying. As we've seen recently, Hulkenberg is good over one lap and loves to start in 7th place, Mr. Consistent again, and Ricciardo was well beaten by Max Verstappen last year. So perhaps Nico will come out on top on a Saturday, however where it matters, I think Daniel Ricciardo will just have too much. That is it then for this video, and in the comments section down below, let me know your thoughts on the 2019 Renault and who you believe will come out on top in the fight between Hulkenberg and Ricciardo. Now, I will be back tomorrow with a ton of content, 3 lots of it tomorrow, and that's because we've got Mercedes and Red Bull launching, and Racing Point will also unveil their livery. So if you are new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of that, or indeed any of the content planned for the rest of the week and for testing. In the meantime, though, you can follow me over on social media. Links to Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and of course to Discord are all in the description down below. But as ever, thank you for watching. I've been Sean, this has been the F1 Word, and until next time, goodbye.